So a new report just came out about Kari Lake. Now, Kari Lake has been going around saying, me, bro, I won the election. It was just stolen from me. That's what happened. So she's going full Donald Trump, full election denialist. Now, do they have any concrete evidence to that effect? No, of course not. Of course. Well, now there's some more inconvenient information for her narrative that just came out. So this is in Newsweek. Kari Lake lost election because Republicans voted for others, report claims. So here's what they say. Kari Lake lost her bid to become Arizona governor because she failed to get support from tens of thousands of Republican voters, according to a report. An analysis of public voting records in the November race found that Democrat Katie Hobbs managed to pick up support from more than 33,000 Republican-leaning voters in Maricopa County who backed GOP candidates in other state elections, such as state treasurer. In comparison, Lake, a Donald Trump-endorsed 2020 election denier, managed to gain only 5,953 votes from Democrat-leaning voters. Around 6,000 Republican-leaning voters also chose not to vote at all or wrote in another candidate rather than support Lake in November. Lake lost her election to Hobbs by 17,000 votes, meaning the 33,000 votes she failed to achieve from Republicans in Arizona's largest county ultimately cost her the election, rather than her dismissed claims of voter fraud and machine counting irregularities. Oh, I love this so much. Oh, I love this so much. So in other words, it's like, hey, Dippy, your own people have some standards. Look, I hate to say it. Well, actually, I don't hate to say it at all. I love to say it. This is the debate that I've been having behind the scenes about, are Republicans going to care about quote-unquote electability at all moving forward? Because look, to this point, very few have. It's just been like, we're going to go with our gut, we're going to go with our heart, we're not going to go with our head, we don't care who the rest of the country thinks is electable or a leader, we're just going to go with whoever we want. And that's the Trump era, right? 2016, 2018, 2020, 2022 is just draxed, destroyed, obliterated, decimated. They just got wiped out. So I am of the opinion that there will be a little bit of a shift towards, let's just get rid of the most obviously crazy ones. Let's get rid of them. Let's get rid of the people who were all in on banning all abortions. Let's get rid of the people who their main issue seems to be, the election was stolen and we need to stop that. Because people don't agree. They don't, even your own voters are like, okay, yeah, we got it. What are you going to do with taxes? What are you going to do with taxes? What are you going to do with wages? What are you going to do with health care? What are you going to do? Don't give me this. And then the ballot harvesting and the thing, Dinesh D'Souza. Grow up, grow up, grow up, grow up, grow up. It's what you're saying is not true. And so for her to lose 33,000 Republican votes in Maricopa County specifically, oh, it's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty. So by the way, I think there were also people who, I don't know if there were any third-party candidates running, but they voted for others. There were many Republicans who were like, I will vote for these other less insane Republicans, but I will not vote for the insane Republicans, right? Kari Lake, Blake Masters. So, I mean, I love it, man. I love it. And it gives me just a little bit of a dash of hope, right? Just a little bit of a dash of hope. Now, I get it. I'd still disagree with these people on every issue, but just the fact there's any semblance of like, no, she's an extremist, means there's some connection to reality on some level, which means they're gettable, means they're reachable. It means they're not TFG. They're not a lost cause. And that's what you got to try to do. You got to try to get through to the people who it's possible for you to get through to them. And so Kari Lake, basically betrayed by her own base, Republicans who have a line, man. It really does seem like the big line that we learned in the midterm elections. It was like, stop with all-out extremism when it comes to abortion. Don't give me this nonsense of like, there should be none ever. There's no reasonable line. Let's just ban them all, do a national abortion ban, whatever. Voters don't want that. Even many Republican voters don't want that. And For the love of God, shut up about the election being stolen. It wasn't stolen. Get over it. www.moveon.org. I know, ironically, that actually is like a lefty site. So let's go with moveon.net. If you want to see me and Crystal Ball interview legends like Noam Chomsky, Cornel West, and more, subscribe to Crystal, Kyle, and Friends on Substack. $5 a month gets you the video version a day early. Remember, we take 0 ad dollars for this podcast. Or you can sign up on Substack for free and get the audio version a day later. Link in the video description box below.